What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Let's go ahead and start taking the stock fairings off the CBR and prep it for track fairings. All right, so we got it all set up on the stands here in the working area. Last year it crashed, so the fairings got all messed up and I don't ride it on the street anymore. I got slicks on, so that's just something that's just been sitting in my garage unless I'm at the track. I'm gonna go ahead and start with, I would say, the seat. Take the rear cowling and then kind of move my way forward. I am gonna have some parts for sale. I'm gonna have my nice Alcantara seat for sale, and probably realistically the only thing that I can maybe resell is the right fairing. Everything else is pretty much damaged. So let's get to it. So starting out with the seat, removing that first. So the CBR600 was my first bike that I ever owned. And yeah, I never really thought I was gonna end up taking it to like what it is now. There goes the seat. Super nice Alcantara seat. It's been holding up beautifully. I sprayed it with like Alcantara stuff like to keep up with it. So I'm gonna be selling this one probably on eBay, and yeah, let me know in the comments down below if any of you guys are interested. So now we're gonna focus on the tail of the bike. We're gonna go ahead and remove this guy here. Setting it down for now. Here's our super sweet IRC module. So yeah, guys, this was, like I said, this was my first bike. I really didn't think I was going to take it this far in terms of like, I'm gonna, you know, one day convert this to a track bike. So yeah, I bought this bike in like 2019. So just after I became a flight instructor, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on one of these. I've always wanted the bike, and have been eyeing one for the longest time. Finally decided, you know, just send it. So. But at the time when I bought the bike, I was like, you know, I'm not probably gonna be doing this. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do now. And yeah, I guess, look at that, I guess I do. So here is the tail. Tail's coming off. Honestly, I've been looking forward to doing this. I've been looking forward to taking this thing apart and just having fun with it. It's like Legos basically for grown men, you know. And flathead for that one. I'm gonna go ahead and also do this part here, which I get to rig that one. It looks like I just put a random screw. Yeah, so like I never really thought that I was gonna get this deep into it and want to one day get track fairings for this thing. Feel very blessed to have the ability to have a, you know, dedicated track bike and all that stuff. And I'm not going pro or anything like that, guys. This is simply just for fun. True love getting out to the track and the whole camping aspect of it. Some people drop off their bikes and then kind of leave after that. But yeah, I personally love and enjoy just, you know, getting out there and cooking, and you know, I truly enjoy just taking the grill out there and cooking up some hamburgers, some food, stuff like that. All right, so I'm gonna remove the tank here. That screw. All right. Looks like we're gonna have to continue just to remove bolts here. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue on the side. Still got this one. Go. Here comes the left side. There's one. There's two. And it looks like one more bolt at the bottom. Cool. That's pretty much the left side. Start removing the tank area. Now I'm not really sure what happens with like all of this, because you don't technically need it for the track fairing, so I think we're just going to remove all that. So for example, like this piece here shouldn't have no reason to come back on. There we go. So it looks like this whole piece is going to come off together. Now we just got to go to the right side and work on that. At this point, got some wonky bolts down there that I just had to come up with real quick at the track. And so we just kind of got to figure out how to take those off. There you go. Cool. All right, so now I got to figure this one out. This is kind of the same thing, issue, I guess you could say. All right, so out goes this guy here. Add one more. Cool. Now we're going to continue now taking off the tank. All right, so I believe we've got everything loose. Go. Here comes the tank. You know, not in the best condition, but I think I could potentially also sell the tank. All right, so now we can continue on with removing the front fairing. So I think for sure I gotta remove these two here, the sides, and we're kind of gonna go from there. I think this is the thinnest I have. Yep, that'll do. Set that there. All right. Now from here, need to then remove these guys. Okay. Get those off. Looks like we have some to remove, screws to remove down here. It's kind of fun doing this because in a way I don't really have to like remember how to put it all back. So just taking this whole thing apart, really, that's what I'm doing. There's that one. Okay. These are also holding the fairing down. Bingo. All right, guys, I believe we finally got it. Let's take a look. Boom. Oh yeah. Sweet. There you have it. Here is the front fairing. Guys, I'm gonna end the video here. We have officially finished taking off all of the fairings on the CBR. Yeah, now she's officially ready for what I would say, kind of just going through it and figuring out what goes to what wire I can remove. I know for sure the example, like things like the horn, obviously don't need anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that. We're gonna change the handlebars to some clip-ons to widen the grip out a little bit to make it slightly more comfortable to ride and be able to really change it up to my liking. We're gonna end the video here. Make sure to subscribe for more content on the CBR for the track fairing conversion. Yeah, we're gonna catch you guys on the next one. Like the video if you did, comment below if you've done this before and maybe what I should look out for or what wire I really don't need or something like that. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Never stop dreaming. See you.